Okay, here is my chocolate meringue pie that I made with graham cracker crust. This is for a collaboration for Southern Country Living's channel. They're doing a collaboration today with comfort foods. And to me, this chocolate pie is a comfort food because I like desserts and it comforts. Okay, to get started on my chocolate meringue pie, I'm going to put all my dry ingredients in here first, and then I'm going to whisk them together and get all the lumps out. I've got 1 2/3 cup of sugar, granulated sugar, 3 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa, 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Make sure I get all of that out. And you just want to whisk it all together. Okay, now I've got 3 cups of half and half. Just want to slowly add it and make a mess. I'm so messy. Messy, messy. Let's switch this around. Told you. Oh my goodness. Wipe my mess up. Okay. Now you want to whisk it all together. And now after you get that all mixed together, I have 4 egg yolks. And you want to save your egg whites. You just want to mix them up a little bit. Add them to your mixture. Now this is ready to go on your burner. And you cook it on medium heat, and it'll get really thick, and I'll show you what it's going to look like. Okay, this has been, I switched over to a wooden spoon, and this has been cooking now for probably about 6 minutes. It hasn't started boiling yet. You want to cook this slow because you don't want your eggs to scramble. So you cook it slow, and it will thicken, and it will be delicious. Okay, this has been probably about 20 minutes. It does take a while, but it is well worth it. It's starting to thicken up now. It will be, this happens pretty quick. Once it starts thickening, it happens really quick. See how it's already, you can see the difference, the texture. The bubbles kind of go away as you're cooking it. It thickens up like a pudding. Man, it sounds good. One thing I want to show you is if you're using a wooden spoon, it's going to start splattering, but you take your finger and do that. And if it doesn't move, it doesn't run, then it's ready. See how that does that? It means it's ready. Okay. See how thick that is? It's going to set up really nicely. Okay, now to this, I want to add, I got 2 tablespoons of salted butter. This is real butter, not margarine. 2 tablespoons of that. I got a tablespoon of vanilla. I think I'm gonna switch over to my whisk. This will make it smooth. Okay, and then I have chopped up, I've got 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate bar, a baking bar, and I just chopped it up with a knife. Okay, and I want to add that. See, I just chopped it up in little pieces. You just want to add it. Get all those little shavings. Sorry about the noise. You just want to mix that up until it melts. Oh, it's so creamy. Creamy that is. Smells so good. Okay, and I'm using a graham cracker crust today instead of a regular pie crust. I think it's going to be really good. Okay, I'm going to switch over to a spatula. Just pour this into the pan. You just want to smooth it out. Look how pretty. I'm going to taste it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, now while this is cooling, while I'm making my meringue, I want to get some plastic wrap. I want to take my plastic wrap and lay it on the pudding, or on the pie part. Not on the crust, just on the pie part. This will keep it from getting that film on top. Okay, now we just want to set this aside while we make our meringue and let it cool. Let it cool down a little bit. Okay, now for the meringue part, I've got my whisk on my KitchenAid. I've got the 4 egg whites, and you want them at room temperature. They do better. And then I want to take some cream of tartar. Just 1/4 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. Add that. Okay, then I want to do a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, then you want to whip it till soft peaks. Soft peaks, you want to start adding your sugar 1 tablespoon at a time. I want to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit. You're using 1/4 of a cup of sugar. just slowly add your sugar. I'll check it and see where it's at. Okay, it's ready. See how it holds its shape once you do that? That's ready to go. You just want to unwrap. Okay, and then you take your meringue, you just dollop around your pie. And you want it to go all the way to the edges. Okay, let me get a spatula. Okay, and then you just want to go all the way around, go all the way to the edge. Crust is kind of going to be pretty. You just want to take your spoon and just make little decorations with it. And it's okay to have the graham cracker crumbs. It just gives it more flavor in the meringue. And I just want to take these few and just sprinkle on top. That's fell off. And then I like to take some powdered sugar and just sprinkle all over the top of the meringue. That. And a little cocoa powder. I just take it and hold it up high and just sprinkle all over the top. Okay, now this is ready to put in your oven at 350 until it turns brown. And I'll show you what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? Okay, there's my pie. Smells so good. I turned the broiler on just for a little while to brown it. I like mine really brown. If you don't like yours as brown, you don't have to do that. It took about 8 minutes at 350 to bake it. So, hope y'all give it a try. Ooh, it's gonna be delicious. I'll show you what it looks like when I cut a piece. Here is my chocolate meringue pie with graham cracker crust. This is for a collaboration for Southern Country Living's channel. They're doing a collab today for comfort food. And to me, this is comfort food. I like sweets, so it comforts me. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you for watching, everyone.